This is going to be the follow-up to the first video of the Night Stalker replay review of Saberlight, and I'm going to go over the game that I played as Night Stalker mid. This was before I did that first video, so I didn't really know as much what I was doing on the hero. And we're going to kind of talk about what I did wrong, just in the context of like playing the hero. Not so much the specifics of the game, but just kind of what I could have done better as a Night Stalker like player on playing the hero. And then after this video, I'll still play another Night Stalker game. So this is a score screen. I ended up getting a decent amount of farm, considering we lost. And I think early on in the game I had a decent amount of farm. Not even that much farm. We had a gank that went like terribly wrong. I was top of the net with like 7-8 minutes, and then started to go downhill from there. So my starting items, I went for 2 bracers, which I think most people playing Night Stalker right now will go for like 1 bracer and wand. So I probably should have itemized more for that instead, because I think wand is just really good on this hero. But my thought process was basically I'll just deny a bunch of creeps and like win the CS battle against this puck. He's gonna nuke for some creeps, which I can't stop him, but everything else I should be able to deny and get the CS, and that ends up working out. I'm not gonna go too in depth into like the specifics of this lane or the laning, other than some really basics. Like notice I just use constant creep aggro, but in terms of like how to play Night Stalker. You're pretty weak early, so like you last it for a lot. He's not a bad mid hero against a hero like Puck. This guy could have played better. He could have hit me more. I have 980 HP, so it's hard for him to do a whole lot, but he could have hit me more than he did. But usually just use a bunch of defensive creep aggro anyways to prevent that. Let me just skip forward a little bit actually. So level 6 comes, and this puck's not here. Or nighttime comes, sorry. I'm level 6 also. And this puck's not here. So I just be super aggressive. Even if puck was here, I would do this and like dare him to stop me. I actually saw him bottom. So basically, just with the catapult, putting a lot of pressure on. Choose a TP here because they're up really far. I've got my ult. This should work out. And we don't actually get a kill here, unfortunately. With the disruptor put down a nice glimpse, and they both TP'd out. And this isn't honestly. I think this is a decent rotation. Like I kind of got what I came for. Didn't get a kill, which sucks, but put a lot of pressure on, relieve pressure on my off lane, and didn't lose too much damage on my mid tower. I got back pretty quick. And here I just decided to play really aggressive on the tower again. Puck's again like not here, and maybe that's good on his part to not just be sitting by the Night Stalker. But here I actually take his tower super early. Just focusing it down here. I'm just hitting the tower instead of the wave on my tower dying. The other tower, 745. Top went pretty terrible for our team. Our carry abandoned the lane. And here I make another TP to bottom because, there's nothing happening top, obviously, and it's nighttime. I want to be effective. I've got my haste rune. This play doesn't end up working out. It actually goes pretty terribly. We get the wisp, but then they rotate. And that's because this is a competitive game where people are more on top of reacting. Like, I think our Spirit Breaker kind of needed to show up to this. We just didn't bring enough heroes. So it just doesn't work out. In a pub game, honestly, I think that play would work more often. And so I've got my phase boots and double bracer, no wand. Didn't really know what I was doing yet. And I'm going to show up to this fight. It's still nighttime, and we still don't get any kills. So this game's not going very well for us at this point. Our early aggression didn't really work out that well. I did get the mid tower, which is good. And now it's daytime, so I kind of want to farm. So I'm happy hanging around mid and farming. I actually get picked off here. They just are sitting here with heroes that can kill me, and I don't know if this is a Night Stalker thing. Probably just didn't play that very well. Our team's not really doing a whole lot. They start to be really aggressive on us, actually. But the point of this isn't to focus on what happens in the game. I die again outside of our mid tower. So it's not going that well. But this game goes on for a while, so I think there's things I could have done, even post this phase. Just as, like, if I had played the Night Stalker better, then there would have been things I could have done to mitigate all this was happening. Or put ourselves in a better position to do well later. I have ult, so I'm looking to show up to this. And then it ended up going really bad. Proof split was all that was left. We're playing pretty uncoordinated. I'm just a stand-in for this team, so we're not all on the same page all the time. Basically, I'm just looking to... I see 4 heroes on the map, and I'm just looking to farm. I take as aggressive a farm as I can, but otherwise I'm just chilling. Pretty sure I'm going to die for this rune here. And then I do die for this rune here. I was like, maybe this is too greedy. Actually, I get away. Okay, I thought I could die there. That was pretty risky. So I'm going straight BKB here. I think it could be worth getting the shard. Like if I didn't have this, I would have enough money for the shard, and that would give me a lot more sustain. So just keep playing the way I am, you know, assuming this lane, the speed that our team's playing at, we're you know, not looking to like be super strong, super early. We got a Spectre, so getting the shard earlier to just kind of accelerate my own farm would have been good. And this goes back to maybe buying a different item as well, a cheaper item to farm, like Armlet. Could have been good. Still can't kill this guy. It's pretty crazy. He actually did die. Yeah, getting a shard and a farming item I think would have been better, and then just not looking to be quite as aggressive as I was. Like, I thought I needed to do that, but in hindsight, I think I could have just chilled a bit more. Like I said, I wasn't really sure the kind of the pace this team normally played. I'm just farming a lot. It's daytime. I don't have my ults. We're behind by a lot. I do have BKB, so because I did go this item build, which I don't think is optimal, once I have my ult, I probably will be looking to fight them. That's kind of the point of going this early BKB. Or if you do go an early build like this, you just want to utilize your power spikes. There's no reason to build a BKB and then not fight for 10 minutes. So I have my ult. I'm looking to help out. Don't really want to be fighting them in the middle of the map because of how behind they are, and like because it's a competitive game, they'll just all show up to any like fight that's not like a quicker pickoff. They rosh here. I TP'd back. I thought maybe they were ganking me. They were roshing. So I'm kind of stuck in base here. I have my BKB though, so like I'm, you know, I'm thinking we gotta defend this tower. So this is how you want to play Night Stalker, is you just run at the supports. I don't have a blink yet, but basically this IO and this Disruptor are my main goals here. So fight starts, I'm basically just going to BKB, ult, run at their support, and press W to silence them, and look for the kill that way. See, I run right past this Bloodseeker with Aegis, run at the IO, kill him. That's the whole goal. I'm looking for Puck. Puck's a good second, in addition to Disruptor. And we actually defend really nicely here as 5, defending high ground. So this puts us... Our farm is pretty low, but this puts us back in the game for sure. I mean, wiping them as 5, going high ground, including Aegis. Definitely puts us back in the game. And this is what I mean. If I had a build that more enabled a farming aspect, I could have scaled better in like these phases of the game. And maybe I needed BKB for that fight, I'm not sure. But even if I just had Shard and hitting the BKB like right before that fight instead of several minutes before, would have worked out better. So I grab a Blink just to focus the supports more, maybe get on top of the Puck. Again, Shard would just have been good the whole time. I think this hero pretty much needs Shard. I don't think you really ever need to skip it. And maybe we're playing too passive here. I think I should be looking with my ults and BKB. I think we should be looking to be more aggressive. And this is just me as a Night Stalker player, like, I think not understanding that I need to utilize my strong power spike as much, right? Like, it's about to be nighttime. It was daytime while they were pushing. I used my ult during the fight. And now it's nighttime. Pushing out this top lane here isn't bad, but at this point immediately I should be looking to regroup with my team, right? I don't need my ult because it's nighttime. I've got BKB up. I should be getting mana and regrouping with my team, and instead I just farm the jungle, push out top more, but it doesn't really matter. And my Spectre's dying in the meantime. And I think it's just because we as a team, we're not doing anything here. And I think that's a lot on me as a mid hero. And just as a Night Stalker at night, right? If you're the strongest hero on the map, farming the least important part of the map, they just don't care if a Night Stalker's up here farming, right? Like that gives them the whole rest of the map to do whatever the fuck they want, like kill my carry. So you never. That's just a general thing, not a Night Stalker specific thing. Get picked off here again. I think this is just lack of coordination on our part. So I'm playing the more aggressive part of the map now, but you know, we've got 3 heroes who are not our carry playing in the triangle. I don't really know what's going on here. But if our team had been like up with me, this Spectre doesn't die here. They obviously had vision of the Spectre. I just don't know why these 3 heroes are here doing this. So we kind of get wiped here, just playing in a very uncoordinated way. I decided to go for Basher next. My thought process here was like, you know, make it even easier to kill supports. Maybe I don't need this item. You know, I'm not really sure what would be better. Like, I didn't have a fighting scaling item. Maybe I just go like straight AC, which I got later. Not 100% sure. I think in this same scenario, I probably wouldn't get Basher. Probably would have had... my item just would have been different, because I would have had Shard, a different farming item, and then I'm not sure what I would have gone at this point, because the game just would have looked different, I think. Alright, so they're pushing high ground again. I had gotten picked off. It's not a whole lot we can do, I think. I don't think it's worth buying back here. Because they have Aegis. They're very strong. We didn't have our carry anyways. But again, what happens here is they actually throw going high ground and lose a big fight. So you'll see again, I just go on the support. Blink, BKB, ult, run at the supports. And we end up wiping them again here. Killing their carry twice with Aegis. And wiping the rest of their team as well. So I think my build worked for the intent that we needed to use it for. You know, a lot could have been different about this game with different coordination between us as a team. And, you know, maybe me making a couple of better decisions, itemizing and being stronger earlier, grouping up with the team around my power spikes better. Here's another fight, BKB. Kill the IO, I can do that pretty consistently. This Disruptor dodges me. I actually get a really good fight here. Kill them all. We're way down at this point though, 2 racks still. That's why I just run straight bottom. It's really important when you win a fight to push out your lane, so I run straight bottom. Continue getting kills while they're respawning before they're all grouped up. This is a really important part of what Night Stalker can do. A little uncoordinated here. And you see here I just get obliterated by this Bloodseeker who's really strong, and our team is not together, which we needed to be while they were respawning. And from here we pretty much just lose the game. Our streak of good fights kind of run out, and we're already way behind. So this is just the recap of the original game I played, where I was like, man, I just really didn't feel like I had a good grasp of what I should have been doing. So I think looking back, you know, play more around the power spikes, go with the farming item and the shard. And then the fights I think I did play pretty correctly. Oh, and also the talents. Should have gotten the Dark Ascension damage, just kill supports faster. And the plus 20 strength would have, you know, basically those 2 talents combined at nighttime is a 55 damage per hit I'm missing, which is huge for this hero, plus 400 HP. So that would have helped a lot, those talents, and then maybe itemizing a little better to scale and playing better off the power spikes. Kind of what I should have been doing better in this game. Maybe we wouldn't have won anyways, I'm not sure. But yeah, that was the point that I decided I wanted to, you know, kind of figure out this Night Stalker hero. Like I mentioned in the other video, I looked at the Kezu guide and watched that Saberlight replay in the other video. So next video, look for a Night Stalker game that I play, where I try to play more around how I think the hero needs to be played.